Hello and welcome to Jardin du Mayfair, heaven on earth for the watch enthusiast. Today on the Official Watches YouTube channel, we will be unboxing something incredibly special, and I am coining this my new favourite Royal Oak. So let's have a look and see what we've got inside. It's none other than the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Ice Baguette, the 15510BC, and this is limited to only 100 pieces in white gold with Baguette diamond hour markers. Wow, what a piece. Let's get into it. If I were to say to you that today we're taking a nosy around an ice blue dial with Baguette hour markers, many of us, myself included, would probably confidently think to ourselves, oh, he's got a platinum Daytona. And on that note, we'd all be wrong. Audemars Piguet is one of Switzerland's finest high-end independent manufacturers and a member of the horological Holy Trinity, along with Patek Philippe and Vacheron. Founded in 1875 by two childhood friends, Jules Audemars and Edward Piguet, both were from the farming community in the Swiss Val d'Isère region, a region with an established horological background built by agricultural workers turning their hands to watchmaking during winter. Audemars was highly technical and specialised in the production of complex movements, and Piguet was adept at finishing, final adjustments and casing. As the pairing evolved, Piguet became passionate about sales and marketing, so took over that role as the company grew and released absolute mechanical innovations such as the first minute repeater wristwatch in 1892 and the Grand 7 complication pocket watch in 1899. When the founders passed away in 1918 and 1919 respectively, the company was passed to their sons, who carried on the family tradition of high caliber watchmaking and innovations such as the first skeletonized wristwatch. That was in 1934, and the world's thinnest wristwatch was in 1946. Despite being one of the greats, AP found itself struggling to stay both relevant and afloat when the quartz crisis hit. They needed something different. A freelance watch designer who would later achieve legend status as far as modern horology is concerned, Genta designed, amongst others, the universal Geneve pole router in 1955, the Omega Constellation in 1959, the Patek Philippe Golden Ellipse in 1968, and a little one that you might have heard of, the Nautilus in 1974. In 1971, he received a phone call. One afternoon at 4 o'clock, Mr. Georges Gaulet, the managing director of Audemars Piguet, rings me up and tells me, Mr. Genta, I need a steel sports watch that has never been done before. I want it to be something totally new and waterproof. I want the design by tomorrow morning, he said. I designed it overnight, and my idea was to replicate the system of the diving scaphandre helmet on the watch case, with the 8 screws and with the joint visible on the case's exterior. So I was given the green light straight away to begin work on the prototype. I completed the prototype myself within a year. In 1970, I designed the watch, and it took one more year before industrial production, which finally came about in 1972. This was a revolutionary 39mm jumbo-sized watch with its integrated bracelet, visible gasket and strange bezel, which was a complete gamble on the part of Audemars Piguet. The Swiss industry was on its knees due to an accurate and cheap battery-powered watch taking over from obsolete mechanical technology. And the price of the Royal Oak was the highest ever seen for a steel watch, soaring far above gold Rolex and Patek. It was released at 3,750 francs. To put that into context of the era, you could buy 12 Rolex Submariners and have change left over for the cost of a single Royal Oak. Audemars Piguet made 1,000 units, and it launched at the Basel Watch Fair in 1972. The Royal Oak was received well on the face of it, with applause for the innovative design and assembly, the beautiful finishing of steel, the engine turned tapisserie of the dial, and the bravery of a brand new aesthetic. 50 years later, to commemorate a significant anniversary for the Royal Oak, Audemars Piguet released some new special editions, one of which we're taking a look at today. Guys, just a quick one to say, please do subscribe to the channel. My tech team tell me up to 90% of our viewers aren't subscribed yet. If you can please hit that subscribe button, I can keep these videos coming your way. Okay, we've hit a lot of the history and the gumph, but now I want to get out and show you why this is my new favourite Royal Oak. Okay, the first thing that hits me immediately is the weight. The weight of this watch is so special. You just know that this is not going to be your standard run-of-the-mill Royal Oak, if that could even be a term. This is the 100-piece limited edition Royal Oak with ice blue dial and baguette markers. And put simply, it's absolutely spectacular. Unlike the original Genta design, which is still reserved for the Jumbo line, this is a 41mm Royal Oak which has grown slightly to accommodate those who prefer a slightly larger piece, such as myself. It's 18 karat white gold, which has been coated in rhodium, a bright white scratch-resistant material known for being anti-tarnish, highly reflective and hypoallergenic. Rhodium is a hard precious metal which has a higher value than platinum, which is why you don't see many, if any, pure rhodium pieces. It is, however, regularly used as a protective coating on white gold, and AP have done exactly that. The watch is nice and slim, 10.5mm, and has a lug-to-lug length of 50.5mm, which gives it the kind of presence that it deserves. As this is a 50th anniversary Royal Oak with the 15510 designation, the bracelet has had a redesign to make it slightly slimmer, and the chamfering on the case and bracelet has been tweaked, resulting in the 15510 being more comfortable on the wrist with better overall balance. The dial is a crisp ice blue tapisserie, which pairs exceptionally well with the baguette markers. But we knew this combination was an absolute winner already. So now to the meat and potatoes. It is a limited edition. It is only 100 pieces. The price is £145,000, which I was expecting to be a lot higher. I think this one is worth every penny to someone who can truly appreciate how special this watch is. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video today. Please do like, comment, share and subscribe, and these videos will keep coming your way thick and fast.